This is from the Mirrors. So this is a story that's been sent to me, I don't know, 600 times maybe in the past couple of days. And I'm not complaining, by the way, for good reason. So the Mirror reports, a group of Peruvian villagers are living in fear as they believe they are under attack by mysterious 7-foot-tall aliens that they've named Las Palacaras, which translates to the face peelers. In a remote district of Alto Nanay, I don't know, N-A-N-A-Y, Nanay, located northeast of Lima, members of the Iquitu tribe, hailing from the San Antonio native community, have recounted chilling encounters with these extraterrestrial beings. Descriptions of the alleged extraterrestrial beings include large heads, yellowish eyes, and immunity to the villagers' hunting weapons. Some villagers have likened the aliens to the mythical Palacaras from folklore, creatures said to feast on human faces, fat, and organs. Villagers claim that these enigmatic figures, often shrouded in dark-colored hoods, have been targeting their community for nearly a month since July 11th. Multiple incidents have been reported, with the most recent involving a 15-year-old girl who was hospitalized after a confrontation with the aliens. There have been other, and as I said, I've read, this is not just the Mirror. You might say, well, this is the Mirror. What is that? What kind of publication is that? That's not credible. Well, I'll have you know that this invasion of the face peelers has been reported by many media outlets. And in some of the reports, what they're saying is that actually these aliens look a lot like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. So that's the story. Now, I have also seen videos that are that purport to show. Well, I don't know what they're supposed to show. I mean, I've seen videos where lots of things are happening in the videos, and it appears that there's disturbing things happening, but you can't really see the aliens. But by no means should that dissuade us from believing this. Look, these face peelers, they're hiding in the woods. They're not just going to come out. I mean, you pull your phone out. This is one of the many ridiculous points that Ben Shapiro brought up in our debate where I destroyed him. He said, "Well, why aren't the aliens on video?" You think it's that simple? You think you just pull your phone out and the aliens is going to say? You think the face peeling alien is going to say, "Okay, here you go. Let me pause. Let's take a selfie before I eat your face"? Is that what the alien's going to say? Let's be realistic about this. So it's not that simple. I don't want to hear that. I've heard too much of this. The skeptics that don't believe these people. As skeptics online, well, I want to see video. I need to see video. Oh, do you want to go down to Peru with your camera phone and try to get the face peelers on video? You want to do that? One of the face peeling aliens comes up to you. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to pull your phone out right away so you can get it on social media, so you can get it on Twitter for your Twitter likes, huh? No, what you're going to do is you're going to run away from the face peelers. So that's why they're not on video. In fact, the fact that they're not on video is all the more proof that they're real. Think of it that way. So I believe them. I believe them, and I think that, frankly, if you doubt this story, that not only are you denying the evidence and you're denying the science, but even, and I don't use terms like this very often, I don't throw this kind of charge around very often, but I would even say that it's culturally insensitive and, frankly, you could argue racist to not believe these Peruvian villagers who are speaking their truth and talking about their experiences with the face peelers. And I believe them. And so the aliens are here. And they're peeling faces down in Peru. And soon they'll be here. Okay? And, why do they want to peel faces? I don't know. The aliens have been coming. They came a long way. They've been doing their research. They've been on TikTok. They've seen what people look like these days. They've seen a lot of faces. And they said, we got to peel those faces off. That's gross. We can't invade Earth with people looking like that. So that could be that. I don't know. I don't know the motivation. Anyway, it's real. It's happening. Okay, well, speaking of the face peelers, well, let me start with a brief story of hope and dreams. I was told a couple of weeks ago, I think I mentioned on the show, in fact, it was McKenna who texted me and said that Paint Your Life, a wonderful sponsor, wants to come back on the show. And is there any painting that I would like for them to do for me? So so that I can talk, more authentically about my experience with Paint Your Life. And they've done paintings for us in the past that were great. And I was asked, well, is there a picture of your kids or a vacation with your family that you would like memorialized in a painting? And I said, no, we have enough of that. Like, I know what my kids look like. We don't need any more pictures of it. What I said is, I would like something that maybe doesn't memorialize an event that has technically really happened, or maybe it does, but instead it speaks to a deeper truth. And so I asked, can I get a painting of me greeting our alien overlords when they land on Earth? Will you paint that for me, Paint Your Life? And well, this was their answer. Let's unveil for everyone to see. Sean is here. Thank you, Sean. And there it is. Can we see that on camera? That is the painting. I just want to say, I don't get emotional very often on the show. I try not to get emotional, and I'm holding back my emotions now, but as much as I can. But when I lay my eyes on this, I see such beauty, such raw beauty and truth that it does. It makes me well up with. I mean, it almost brings a tear to my eye, almost. And there are so many details of this. I just had this vision in my head, but I didn't have it fully formed. And so they were able to take that vision and even include details that I never expected. I mean, we've got the wall, we've got the product placement in the, which I think it makes it even classier. So this is already a very classy painting, but having the product placement in the painting as well is so much classier. So we've got our merchandise. We've actually have, and I don't know, how do you explain this? Did I greet the aliens with merchandise from the Matt Walsh store on dailywire.com? Is this a gift that I gave them when they landed? Did they already have it themselves? Did they land because they're big fans of the Matt Walsh show? Did they come all this way to have me sign the merchandise? These are all, that's what's so wonderful about this piece of art, this masterwork, this masterpiece, is that's a story you can decide for yourself, And I think that through the ages, when people look upon this painting that will one day be in the Smithsonian, they'll debate this. They'll say, did this happen? Did it not really happen? Did it happen only in spirit? But before it makes it to the Smithsonian, at least for the rest of my lifetime, this painting will be hanging in our living room above the fireplace. I did tell them, I said, make the painting as big as you possibly can. And they made it even bigger than I thought. And so I'll be bringing this home to my wife. And I, based on my experience with this sort of thing, if I know my wife, and I think I do, she is going to love this. She's going to look at that and say, can we get 5 of them made? Can we get a painting like this in every room of the house? That's what she'll be mad about. She'll say, oh, Matt, you only did 1 of these? Well, that's just for the living room, but what are we going to have in our bedroom, for example? So anyway, I'm very much looking forward to bringing this home and for the way, how it will help to also strengthen my marriage as well. So this is great. Thank you to Paint Your Life. Go to paintyourlife.com and get your own. I don't even know if they'll make a painting like this for everybody, but they made one for me. So great. Okay. We'll just keep that in the background as we move on to some of these comments here. I don't know how we can move on from that. I almost feel like there's no point, but all right. This is from, if you want to go, you can. Sean is just standing off he's like lingering because he doesn't want to make noise, but okay. I just can't have someone glaring at me while I'm reading these comments. Okay. Anyway. Hey, YouTube, thanks for listening to the show. If you'd like access to my full show with no ads, you should go to dailywire.com and use promo code Walsh to get 2 months free on all annual plans. See you there.